Hi guys, welcome back to Laura's I just choked on my own saliva. Hi guys, welcome back to Laura's Topics. Now today's video is going to be a very highly requested video that I actually did one about a year ago. I figured I would do an updated version and I would split them into two. So the most requested thing when it comes to any of my videos on Laura in the Kitchen is dun dun dun, ready? How can you eat this food and remain slim or stay in shape? And also workout routine. I want to know what you work out. And so the workout routine is going to be on a different video because I really want to go in depth in each video because I think you deserve to know as much information as I can give you, as I can provide for you, and hopefully this makes sense. Okay, so today is going to be about how I eat real food and stay in shape. Now, if you've been with me since the beginning, you will actually have noticed that I've lost quite a bit amount of weight since the very beginning of Laura in the Kitchen. And the reason being, I actually lost about 30-some pounds, 33, 34 pounds. And the reason why I gained so much weight was because this is when I was working at the restaurant, and it wasn't really a food thing. I never had a problem with food. I had a problem with, and this is going to sound really ridiculous, but I drink a lot of coffee. So to give you an example, in a 16-ounce cup of coffee, I would put in 16 packets of sugar. So I would drink so much coffee, and I actually stopped drinking coffee for a really long time, and I was like at a normal weight like I am now. And then as soon as I started drinking coffee again, I would drink about 5 cups a day with 16-piece packets of sugar in each one. That adds up to a ton of calories, and I ended up gaining a lot of weight. So right around the time Laura in the Kitchen started, a few months after that, I kind of stopped drinking coffee, and then so that I can eliminate all the sugar I was consuming. And then when I started drinking coffee again, I just substituted a no-calorie sweetener, just a little bit, and kind of really trained my body and my taste buds to appreciate it without being so loaded with sugar. And having done that, and also incorporating a lot of cardio into my diet, I lost the weight really quickly. And a lot of you have pointed that out to me. How did you lose so much weight while starting a cooking show? And it's really ironic, but cooking real food actually helped me because I never had a problem with food, which is what I'm going to work into next. Now, the thing is, I'm a big believer in eating real food. What you see me eat on Laura in the Kitchen really is food I love, and it would be impossible for me to film so much and not eat the actual food. So I love eating. I love cooking. I love thinking about a recipe. I love eating it. I love dinner parties. I love burgers. I love pizza. I love grilled chicken. I love it all. So now let's talk about how I can eat it all and not gain weight. Now, obviously, we all have those 3 or 4 pounds we fluctuate, right? That's normal. You know, it's like a hair on my face. For anyone that is always asking me, you know, what is your weight? Like, how much do you weigh? I always have such a fear answering this question because I'm afraid people are going to think I'm bragging. I'm afraid people are going to think of whatever. But because I want this video to be really sort of descriptive, I'm going to be honest and answer all of your questions. Now, my weight is 121 pounds, and I always fluctuate between 121 to 124, sometimes 125, and I'm 5 feet 5.5, almost 5'6", so I'm not terribly short, but I'm not super tall. I'm average. Now, having said that, I'm not saying that if you're not 121 pounds, you're not fit or healthy, because I think that healthy is what you should strive for, and that can be in whatever weight you might be. If you're healthy, that's fantastic. Now, how I do it? Well, for me, I'm a big believer in eating food and making the calories count. Now, let me explain what that means. I don't drink soda. I never have. I don't drink diet soda. I don't drink bottles of iced tea. I do love on a hot summer day to drink a nice cold glass of lemonade that's got some sugar in it, but it's a treat. It's not something I drink every day, and it's certainly not something I keep refilling my glass with because it does have sugar, and like with anything else, it's all about balance. So in my kitchen, there is no snack cabinet. I don't believe in chips and dips and all this stuff. I don't believe in that because I want to eat real food. I want to eat a plate of pasta. I don't want to sit in front of the TV and eat a bag of chips that it's equivalent to the same, the calories are the same, but I'm just eating the real thing. So what I'm going to ask of you to do, and you'll see a big difference really quickly, is cut out the calories that aren't necessary. Sugary drinks, snacking in front of the TV, coming home from school and grabbing something unhealthy, get rid of that. Life in general, like food, is about balance. Why I don't eat pasta every single day. I don't eat brownies every single day, and I'm not expecting anybody else to either, but I do enjoy them occasionally. I eat pasta a couple times a week. I eat dessert a couple times a week. And I also think that portion control is gigantic. It's so important, and I think you lose that. So I really want to give you an idea of what I mean by portion control. Now, I've got 2 dishes in front of me right now. This first dish, the top dish, is 8.5 inches round. The bottom dish is 11.5 inches round. Now, if you were to fill up this dish completely, okay, like your protein, your vegetables, and your starch, you would be eating 1.5 times more than what you would if you were using the correct plate. Now, this is a plate you should be eating off of. It's about 8 to 8.5 inches. It looks full. It's gonna satisfy you. It's the right amount of food. If you've got this huge plate that this serves 2 people, whenever I serve something on this plate for my husband and I, it's for us to share. But I mean, I know from experience and from having cooked for so many years and eaten my whole life, what the right amount is. So again, use the right amount of food, use the right amount, eat the right amount of anything. That doesn't mean that you can eat 7 pieces of chicken breast. You should really just be eating 1. So it goes without saying that if you keep a balance of what you eat and how much of it you eat, you really won't have a problem when it comes to gaining weight. It's really common sense, and also working out and exercise is extremely important. You don't have to go to the gym every day. A good walk will do you good. A good jog will do the job. If you got steps in your house, go run up and down the steps 10, 15, 20 times a day if you have to, if that's the only time you have to do a little bit of cardio, a little bit of workout, because I think movement is important, both, as far as keeping you in shape, and also for me anyway, if I don't work out at least 5 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week, I just feel like I'm not right. I like moving. I like getting my heart pumping. I like moving my body. I just feel like it's good for the inside and for the outside. And who doesn't want that? Now, really quickly, I want to run you through what a normal day for me would be like. For example, for breakfast, I might have my oatmeal. If you've seen my video on the way I love my oatmeal, then you'll know what I'm talking about. I'll have that for breakfast after I work out. If I don't have that for breakfast, I'll have either frittata or like a smoothie. That's usually my go-tos because they're quick and they're easy. Or sometimes if I make like a muffin or something in the weekend, I will have one for breakfast, or sometimes, most of the time, just have half because I don't like all that sugar right after I work out. I always work out at 6:30 a.m. I get up and get ready to work out, and around 8 o'clock or 8:30 when I'm done, I'll have my breakfast. So that's my breakfast. I don't snack from breakfast to lunch just because I'm busy running errands or working or whatnot. Around lunchtime, I'm either having a salad or a sandwich. A grilled chicken salad is fantastic, or my Italian tuna sandwich. That's great. My husband and I love to share that. So I'll have that. Afternoon snack, besides coffee or tea, it's either a piece of fruit, or my husband and I have been loving fresh cut veggies dipped in hot sauce. Like, I know that sounds crazy, but that's a snack that we can just grab in the fridge because they're all ready and cut up and cleaned up. Dip it in hot sauce, and that's a nice crunchy, salty, spicy snack. That's like for a normal weekday. Or for dinner, I'll have, if it's a pasta night, I'll have let me think, chicken piccata with some angel hair and a side salad. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see pictures of what I eat throughout the week. Or I'll have a plate of ragu or something like that with a side salad. But again, it's just, the portion is right. There's no guilt about it. Sometimes if I want to have dessert at night, I do, but normally I eat dessert on weekends because that's when I have friends over and entertain, and that's the time to splurge, you know? I try to really maintain a very balanced life, and also in food, it's all kind of the same to me, throughout the week. So 5 days a week, I try to stay away from sugar as much as I can, but on the weekend, not that it's a free-for-all, not that you should be eating the whole 12 the whole batch of muffins, and I know it can be tempting, but just stick to one. What I do is I cut one in half and I'll eat one as a snack, or one half as a snack and one half for dinner. Or after dinner, I should say. But that's really it. I eat real food. If I want garlic bread, I'm gonna make garlic bread. If I want pizza, I'm gonna make pizza. But I know I'm not gonna eat it tomorrow. And I know that with my tuna sandwich, I'm not gonna have a bag of chips and a diet soda or a regular soda to go with it. I'm just gonna have the sandwich or a side salad, or most of the time it's just a sandwich itself. So that's really the basic diet that I follow every day. I don't like to call it a diet because I feel like that word is so burned into people's minds as being like, for me, it's just a lifestyle. I eat real food. I've grown up in a family where we are food lovers. I mean, you know, Italians love food. My husband loves food. My friends love food. I mean, who doesn't? So I want to enjoy it because that's what life is all about. Life is too precious and too short to worry about every calorie that goes in your mouth. Eat real food, get rid of the junk, the chips, the soda, the chocolate chips, the chocolate candy, get rid of all of it, because make those calories count. Wouldn't you rather have a plate of penne vodka instead of that bag of Doritos that you just ate? I know I would. So that's how you have to think of it. If you're hungry during the day, or a little midnight snack or midday snack, grab for fruit, something that's sweet and juicy and delicious, or some veggies, or make yourself an omelet, make yourself some frittata. That's even a much better choice than going with a bag of chips or something like that. I'm starting to sound like a broken record, so I'm gonna end it here. But I hope this video has been helpful. I hope I've answered a lot of your questions. The basic of it is get rid of the junk, stick to real food, keep it in moderation, the right plate, the right amount of it. Keep moving every day, do a different activity or the same one, doesn't matter, just keep moving. And that's really it. And drink a lot of water. Very important. Lots of water to keep you hydrated. But that's it. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know if it has. Thumb it up. Let me know what else you want to see next, and I'd love to bring it over to you. I'm going to bring you the workout routine very shortly. I hope you've enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!